How are you, darling? I didn't realize you were going to be here. Jesus.
Hi, guys.
Love you too.
How you doing, my friend? I miss you.
I like that. Hey, what do you call a bear with no teeth? Gummy bear. He's always playing with glue.
The chicken's just getting bigger.
Hey, Jared. Say hi to Jamie.
How are you? What up? Woo!
Hey, how are you? Good.
Awesome. I gotta ask you a really quick question.
Kick the right ready.
I mean, low hangs fruit.
Misha, get off the phone.
Get off your phone, Misha.
Get off the phone.
We're about to go on stage, Hall H. Mofo. Get off.
At the same time that Jensen was doing this live stream, Jared is calling me on the phone. We're really crossing streams. Oh,
We're really get off your phone, Misha.
I'm getting another call. Sorry.
Are you getting another call?
So let's roll the tape and have
Misha.
some fun. Thanks, guys.
Hey, dude. Sorry I missed you. We're about to go on stage at Hall H. Anyways, I love you. Bye.
Was that Misha?
Yeah.
This is all right. We are really about to go on stage.
I have a voicemail. You streaming?
Okay.
He was, yeah. You started calling him.
A man whose career was launched, you may not know this, with his pivotal role on the soap opera, The Bow-Legged and the Beautiful. Jensen, everybody! Jensen. Present.
Wondering if, since starting the show, I'm wondering on your take on the supernatural personally, and since you've started the show, if you've, for example, been camping and thought, oh wow, is that a Wendigo or something?
I'll say something funny. I haven't seen a Wendigo yet, but Jensen and I, so we both live in Austin with our families. We walked into it was like a restaurant or a bar or something, and somebody sitting there looked at us and goes, damn, are you here to like kill ghosts or something? Like they seemed genuinely concerned. They were like, man, the Winchesters are here. There's a demon in the back, yeah. Or like holding EMF detectors. We're like, we got it, don't worry, you're safe. Every now and again, I don't think anything happened to me legit, but every now and again, if the lights flicker or if it gets cold, I'm like, don't worry guys, I got it.
Yeah, I kind of figured that even though it's kind of like I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV, and I feel like the paranormal and the supernatural would probably be smart enough to steer clear of two guys who have spent over a decade portraying hunters. They may have picked up a trick or two, and I feel like they're probably going to steer clear of us. That being said, if we ever do run into an issue, I feel like I could handle myself.
Cut to Jensen running, screaming.
Screaming.
Well, you heard here first.
Yeah, cut to yellow fever.
You heard
It's just a cat, Jensen. It's just a cat.
It was scary.
It was scary.
For any spirits in the underworld listening today, Jensen Nackles just laid down the challenge. So there you go. Have at him.
Bring it. They're already kind of a gang as it is. As some of you know, Jared has 2 sons. I have a daughter. And the other day, my daughter, we were talking about his 2 boys. And I was like, oh, are they your friends? And she goes, no, they're my boys. She's just turned 3. And so we might not have a choice in the matter. They might just be doing whatever they're going to do. And I assume that, they're going to want to stay in the family business.
Well said.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mic drop. 5-foot mic drop. That's some good stuff.
That was the backup right
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling every ounce of work. Like my foot hurts, my shoulder hurts, and my stomach. You feel? I think I was probably like Sam. I don't think I was good to my body. Playing like football and stuff growing up, and then probably working out too hard, and now I'm like getting those kicks. And the Ackles is like, I told you.
We've got limited time, so
okay,
jump on in. How do you feel about Sam being tortured again?
I wasn't surprised when I read it, though I always tease the writer. We went and had a writer meeting with Bob and Andrew and Eugenie, and I was like, really, guys? Like, who did I piss off? Like, just tell me what I did, tell me who I pissed off, and I'll apologize so I quit getting tortured. We just did a lot of torture stuff this past week, and I'm actually, like, legitimately bruised and bloodied up from it. Like, the top of my foot is all cut because I'm barefoot, and the floor wasn't kind, so Jared is getting too old for this. I feel like, is it Indiana Jones, where he's like, I'm getting too old for this shit. It's fun work to do. I mean, for me, it seems like a badge of honor or trust that they're giving me such difficult stuff. That's how I justify it. I'm like, well, maybe they believe in me because they keep giving me stuff.
She's never seen her boys as men. It's been 30 years. That's a big deal, and I think it really opens things up for the storyline.
I'm excited. We get to see Sam and Dean being heroes and being rough and tough. Other than this guy.
Hey,
the
what's up?
chin and the hair and everything. We get to see him kicking ass. We're both big guys and we do fighting and we're killing things and.
Yeah, you're kind of tall. I have on heels right now.
Yeah,
Got to point that out.
Yeah, and I'm not. I didn't wear my heels for that. But I'm excited to see such a strong character in Sam be a son and be in a situation where, because even when he was John Winchester's son, he still had a contentious relationship where he was more like,
aggressive.
It was aggressive. He was like, why did you make me do this? I didn't want to get into this life. So seeing Sam as a son to his mother, he's obviously going to view her differently, treat her differently. He doesn't know her, but he loves her, so it's going to be interesting.
Talk about what his feelings are, what he thinks about what's going on with Sam as the season begins.
Well, he doesn't really know what's going on. Sam thinks Dean's dead because, the last we saw of Dean, he was going to go bomb the darkness, essentially. So Sam doesn't know. I mean, Sam gets obviously gets shot at the end of the season, and we see in the trailer that he's been captured, so to speak. So
he has no reason to believe Dean would even be coming for him. So Dean's got to figure out quickly what has happened, where he is, and then it turns into a bit of Taken. In fact, they even kind of plagiarized the line of. I forget.
Do you have a particular set of skills?
We didn't do the skills line, but it was like, when I find you, and I will find you. You know, that whole thing.
What do you think about Rick Springfield playing with them?
I think it's great. I haven't met him yet. He just came in on Friday, but we were already flying down here. I think it's cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to just meeting him.
Is Jesse's Girlfriend?
Yeah, who doesn't know that song? I'm going to try not to geek out on him a little bit. I might just like walk on the set with my guitar in hand and just be like, I don't know where I got this. So, yeah.
So, Jensen.
Yes.
What would your season 12 Jensen say to season 1 Jensen?
Put a bigger engine in the Impala. I don't know if you guys know this, but for the longest time we had a very small small block engine in the car, and it took me like 6 years of like kind of kicking and screaming to be like, can we please beef the car up, because when people show up to set, the fans stop by the set, and I'm sitting there and I get in the car and it starts up and it's like I'm very embarrassed. So they finally put a big block 502 in it, season 6, season 7. But I don't know. That's one of many things I would say to season 1 Dean. Yeah.
There's a meme that says you've been killing since 05, and then I still think if we outlive Vampire Diaries, the show should end with us coming to town. Are you guys going into town?
Yeah, the show's ending, isn't it?
Yeah. So
I would totally be game for that. We wouldn't even have to be there. We could just see the Impala pull in town. I think they should do that. I don't know that their showrunner would go for it, but I would be game. Yeah.
I love that.
Right? That's a cool cross. I mean, look, all the other shows on this network are crossing over. You know, Arrow and Flash and every other show. We never get a crossover.
How many are you directing this year? Just have the Impala go through all this stuff.
Really? Why?
I usually only do one, and it's the first one up.
Yeah.
So we'll film it first, but then it airs like 3 or 4. And the reason we do that, the reason we pull it up and shoot out of order, is so that I can show up early, prep, get all that stuff done while not having to work, you know, as playing Dean on another episode. But doing that, it is like I do not take that that responsibility lightly. I bust my ass and do a ton of homework, and it's exhausting after 7 days of prep, 8 days of filming, and then 2 or 3 days of like editing. And I don't have time to like recover. I go right back into, you know, to filming. And so I kind of equate it to like running a marathon, but sprinting the first 3 miles. So you're just exhausted. It's like there's not a lot left in the tank. I mean, I've done it and I can do it, but this year I wanted to stay at home. I was also, you know, and I also had to come back like 2 weeks early and start working. And then he shows up 2 weeks after I've already been there, and like I'm like staying up sleepless nights, like, you know, breaking down the script, and he shows up and he's like bearded and tan, and I'm like, what have you been doing? He's like, oh man, I'm just kicking it by the pool for the past 2 weeks. And I'm like, I want to do that. So I did that this year.
Good.
Yeah.
We're also really, really thrilled to have Mary back on the show.
Yes.
So what do you think Dean's going to react first? I mean, scared, excited?
Well, I think there's a lot of uncertainty. You know, he obviously it is his mom, but there's no relationship there. She died when he was like 4 years old, so she's essentially a stranger to him, but a stranger nonetheless that I think will kind of lends itself to making the boys vulnerable and susceptible to problems. I mean, if somebody, you know, it's another person that Dean's going to have to probably sacrifice himself for.
I think you guys, that's all the time we have.
So dealing with that's going to be difficult.
Thank you.
How was your
how was your Facebook Live before the panel? Anything happen?
Fuck you both.
We saw him in the corner, and it's like
Jensen has figured out that I'm not sure how you figure out when I'm live streaming, but you figure out
because I get it looks like you're either text message like Misha's now live streaming. I'm like, again?
Also,
you get the alerts. I get the alerts.
More often than not, you look like this. You're like. And Jensen and I are like, is he really doing that here? Like,
I thought it was porn. I thought it was
does
porn.
he need toilet paper? Like, what's going on? Because he just stands in the corner like.
It's the leg shake that really gives you away. I think it's.
Yeah, and then I tried to start a Facebook Live of you Facebook Living, but my thing wouldn't work, so I had to go run find Jensen.
Your thing didn't work?
Hurry.
Well, Jared's like, I need you to start Facebooking Live right now. I'm like, we're about to go on stage. He's like,
do it!
You gotta do it! I'm like, why? I look over, Misha's in the corner shaking his leg. And I'm like, I'll just call him like I normally do. So I called him, and I'm like, no, you're right. Live streaming is way better. Let's do that.
Have you seen our live stream yet? It's basically
where we're crossing streams.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did that.
Light bulb. It was basically just us the entire time going like, get off your phone. It was like a prank text call, but you couldn't hear it, obviously. Hi, guys.
I like down here, it's got your name. Jared Padalecki.
And his mental age, which is going backwards.
And it's on the monitor that only we can see. So is that just intended for us to remember who we are?
Yes. Yeah.
Jensen. And you're an actor.
And I'm an actor.
Lest you forget.
Right.
I can't wait to see what it says for Mark.
Yeah, not. Exactly. Awesome that you guys are acknowledging my existence. I've always wanted that.
Ditto, brother.
Sit down. Sit down. It's over.
Wow, I'm sorry. I'm trying to ask, but you're so beautiful in real life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As a heterosexual man, I'm saying this.
Apparently, you just have to say the word.
Not heterosexual anymore.
I'm sorry. So.
Well, slightly I turned.
Is that chapstick in your pocket, or just? Is that a banana?
It's a half roll of certs. I think it's.
I mean, I've gotten everything I want for this, but anyway, I'll still ask. I did this in the Stephen Amell panel before. I asked him a fuck, marry, kill cast of Supernatural. His answers were very interesting, and I wanted to ask you guys.
Can we not hear the answers?
Oh, well, he said he'll kill Misha. He'll marry Jensen, and that, well, he said, you know the rest of the answers. Well, we didn't because there's 2 more left, but he was more towards...
So you ask him a question with 3 answers. Okay, I'm going.
I'd love to hear you guys as the characters of Supernatural fuck, marry, kill. The characters.
Well, I think I'd probably marry Ruby.
Nah, she's not that into you.
I'd kill Mark Shepard. I guess I'd have to sleep with the Wendigo to see what it's like to sleep with something something bigger than me.
Oh, you could always pick me.
You're already dead. I already killed you. Yeah, I'm getting down and dirty with a Wendigo. Beat that.
I don't want to. Can we move on?
I see that you're wearing a jacket today.
Well said.
I heard that there's this funny thing you do when you remove. Hey, Jensen, we're doing a bit. We're doing a bit. Come on.
You're doing a bit.
Comedy elbows. We're doing a bit.
Oh, we're doing a bit? What's the question?
You say something funny when you remove your jacket.
Do you want to go jacket off?
Jacket on. Jacket on or jacket off?
It's either jacket on or jacket off. It's one or the other.
Do you prefer him jacket on or jacket off? Jensen, jacket off. It's happening. No video, right?
All right. I'm gonna jack it off.
I'm gonna live stream this.
Is your leg going? His leg's going!
Woo!
Yeah,
Do you need help?
I think there's some videos.
This never happens.
What? Don't help him jack it off.
Thanks for helping me. All right, there you have it.
I got
Jack
you
it
back.
off. When I looked over at Jared and I was like,
And I was like,
pull my finger.
Like, what are you pointing at?
Pull my finger. He had never heard of that. The gassiest man I know, and he's lived his whole life without being able to do that gag.
I think we were in the car or something.
Of course we were, because
he was like this, and I was
the
like,
only time that gas happens.
What? What? And he's pointing, and he's not giving me a lot to work with. I mean, you play me, I'm gonna play you.
What?
No. Yeah, exactly. But it was. And finally he looks at me and he's like, pull it. I was like, pull what? My finger. All right.
And and like tears streaming down his face with laughter.
It was like a trigger and made you fart.
Can I say?
And I mean, and I'm sitting there going like, pull it.
I can't hold it much longer.
Flop sweat.
The vein is coming out of your neck.
I'm like, I'm not giving up on this bit.
I'm too far in.
I'm in it.
Can I say, it was not too long ago that we were all on a flight together, and I was sitting behind you guys reading, and I saw, and I'm not going to say which one because I don't want to incriminate anyone, but I saw one of you just reach across the aisle with your finger, and the other one just reach across and make a pulling motion, and then from my perspective, there was just a wave of nauseating. Like about 30 seconds later, it was like, fuck!
It was like,
and I do believe that right after the pull, both of our hands went up to.
It was like the smoke, the darkness smoke that comes up. Misha was like, oh God, oh God, oh God.
The Zorro scene.
I want Zorro in a dress to slap me in the sex. Damn it.
There's like 6
I want to have
takes.
Zorro sex. And I mean,
I want to be slapped in the face
6 takes
by a girl.
I want to slap a face with a girl and the mask of Zorro. What are you talking about?
Look, man, 11 years, I messed one line up. Give it a break.
It was
but 35 times you messed it up. Making up for lost time.
Didn't make sense to me.
I brought a friend.
Wait. Like a friend with benefits, or like?
There may be some benefits.
Would you like to bring your friend out?
I would love to, but there's no seat.
Oh, I'll get one. Why don't we move this down a little bit?
Okay.
I'm gonna move this table.
Y'all don't mind if I bring a friend on stage, right?
Move that. I'm gonna move this. I'm just gonna move that back. You squeeze that over. Just squeeze that over toward that way. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And then can you bring me a chair?
Squeeze.
Or I'll just sit on the ground. I don't mind. What friend would you like to bring out here, Jerry?
Okay. Well, I thought there might be no one better to help celebrate and culminate our 2016 Comic-Con experience, since this is the last thing I'll be doing. This buddy of mine, his name is Jensen Ackles. So,
Jensen? He needs a mic. We need a microphone. Here, take mine for now. I have been waiting in line for so long. Here, trade me.
Do you guys
No,
mind?
take that. Keep that. Oh, boom. Or not. Or yes. Or no. Or yes.
Do you guys mind if I join him?
So with the announcement of the Vampire Diaries ending, are y'all gonna push for that little plug in the series?
What's to help it end?
I mean, look, it might be a little conflict in scheduling, seeing as how we film like thousands of miles away from each other. I just say at the end, we'll loan them an Impala and just have the Impala drive into town as the last thing you see. That's all you need. That's really all you need.
Yeah. Easter eggs. Yes.
And then the screen cuts to black and you just hear screams. And that's it.
Yes. Yeah. It cuts to black and you hear me say, Sam, can we use the grenade launcher?
Should we show them? Let's just show them what
It's the
we do.
worst picture ever, right? So this is what they do to me.
So
I'm on the end.
we put him next to me.
That was it. I was like this. And we get ready for the photograph. I'm 5'4" in the photograph. I'm the only one who didn't spot it, of course. Until I get photo.
And then he sees, he's like, wait a second, wait, are y'all on your tiptoes? And we're like, and by the way, we didn't even discuss it before it happened.
They
We
just
all
did it
just kinda knew.
automatically. That's my life.
There's certainly some I need to scratch off.
Really?
You know, you can, it's with like Kinko's and FedEx or whatever, you could just devour your old resume and come up with a whole new one. I mean, just in all the days of your lives, you could just do it.
I mean, that's true, and I'll wait till, Friday, probably the 13th, and then...
Burn!
And I'll just get it all done and just go vacation in a Christmas cottage somewhere.
It'll take a New York minute.
He's throwing himself under the bus. He's like, wait, I gotta throw myself under on this.
I gotta. We actually have it. It's called the labored inhale. 1, 2, 3. I'm not thinking that there was you.
Like a pirate bunny.
You missed it. She raised like this. Thanks. And she's gonna sit like that.
Like a phoenix from the ashes.
Great posture. Great posture.
My lord.
Don't pay any attention to that. What is your question?
There's also like the decidedly, like pointedly casual glance to the back of your shoe where you're like, as if like, did I step on something?
Yeah, or did somebody ask me a question? No?
He's getting excited.
If you had one Broadway dream role, what would it be?
Not everybody at once.
Sam fucking Winchester.
I know.
Supernatural, the Broadway show. Would it be a musical?
Sure.
I'm just hoping that they bring this to stage because I would love to play Flint Rider in Tangled.
You gotta work on your smolder, but okay.
True. By the way, every word I know.
Wait, do you really?
Hey,
I have a
easy,
3-year-old.
easy.
I have a 3-year-old daughter. She wants to watch Punzel.
Is that what's coming up for me?
Yeah. Enjoy. Yeah. Can I watch Punzel? God damn it.
So you just hear my voice all the time.
You know what? Maria, I feel pretty.
How do you
Oh, you
solve
could
a problem?
totally do that.
Yeah.
And then when we say, how do you solve a problem like Maria, it would be legit. We'd be like, how do we solve this problem of Maria over here?
Misha? It's a different musical, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think I have to just pick it.
And kick, spin, turn, and...
And I have to sit next to him and hold it together.
You're so lucky. First started to watch
If the alternative to
Supernatural.
hearing nice things about Mark is just you kicking yourself, I'd rather see you kick yourself.
No,
Mark? What I'm proud of myself for? What?
Being
What did you just say?
me.
Existing as Mark Shepard.
Waking up every
Just
day.
being me. It's tough being me.
Seeing myself in the mirror.
Why do you make me sound like a pirate and you make me sound like I'm in Monty Python?
HQ, yar.
I'm super proud of it, yeah. Right, yeah, I look in the mirror and I see a beautiful man.
The seas are stirring me today, mate. Shiver me timbers, I'm Mark Shepard. I don't know what that is.
It's spot on, is what it is.
Mark? You know what my favorite letter is?
What, Mark?
You think it's R, but it's the C.
Ah.
I didn't know that.
But you're me, and I'm you, and we are Mark. Yep. Yep. More smolder, more smolder. You need to be...
So Mark's answer is he's proud of what he just did right now.
He just turned into Marcel Marceau. He's doing mime now. We've scraped the absolute bottom.
I was trained. Oh, God, this is painful.
Mark.
Is that a paper cut or a plastic cut?